guys. So, as promised, I am going to provide you today with my Poltergeist 2015 movie review. I saw it today with my mom, because I'm cheap, and on Tuesdays movies are half price, and I have a military discount, so totes going. Um, I apologize for my awful makeup right now and my awful hair. It is so balls hot outside, like I'm melting. It's just so hot outside. Um, so yes, let's get on to the video. So today I saw Poltergeist with my mom. Just basing it off of the trailers, I was like, this movie is gonna be pretty fucking bad. Cause like I'm a huge horror aficionado, as I've told you guys. Pretty much how I look at it is when I talk about horror movies, I know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna start off with that. And now the flood of comments saying I don't know what I'm talking about and that I'm speaking in an odd voice. I accept it. Anyways, so yeah. Um, One of the first problems I had with this movie, just basing it off of the trailer, is they were heavily using CGI in it and pretty much no form of live action, I guess you could say. Like animatronics, really. It was all just CGI. Which I don't mind in some horror movies. I feel like it kind of adds a little something extra. But it didn't need as much CGI as was put in it. Another problem I had just basing it off of the trailer was the fucking clown. He wasn't scary. All horror movie directors are taking a note out of Annabelle and making a doll appear scarier than the truth. Um, and it wasn't scary. Annabelle wasn't scary. Annabelle would have been more terrifying if they used a real Raggedy Ann doll like the real Annabelle doll is. Fucking, am I alone on that? Next thing about it, like with the clown, it didn't look anything like the original, which I'm guessing is why the director went in that fucking direction. He's like, oh, I want it to be my own movie. It's like, it doesn't work like that. Like, why? I understand, like, you want to make a classic your own. I get that. But, like, dude, come on. Don't fuck around with Poltergeist. So, that was a problem I had with just the trailers. Once I saw it, I had so many more problems with this fucking movie compared to the original. I was initially told it was like a shot by shot remake, and then watching it, I'm like, okay, that was a goddamn lie. 'Cause there's a lot of shit in this movie that either they didn't put in or that I have never seen in the fucking movie. Like in the original, in the initial movie. Um, Another problem is sweet little Carol Ann in the original. Her name isn't Carol Ann in the fucking remake. Her name is Maddie, and she doesn't have long platinum blonde hair like Children of the Corn bitch. She like I get it. She looks like a normal little girl. Um, but why are you changing that much about her? I understand if you want to change like the hair color or the age, things like that, but why are you changing the name? Why is Carol Ann not a popular baby name anymore like it was in the 80s? Dude. Another problem I had with the Carol Ann Maddie situation is the girl who played Maddie didn't say the most infamous line from the movie. They're here. She didn't say it like that. Like, what the fuck? I am expecting a new little child to say that movie like it. She literally is just like, they're here. They're here. Like, what the fuck? Why, why would they not make her do that infamous fucking line? That was a problem. Another problem is a lot of stuff was cut out. A lot of infamous scenes from the original Poltergeist were cut out. like when the father is in the bathroom and he's washing his face, and then he notices a cut, and he just starts ripping off his fucking face. That was awesome to me as a kid. I was like, this is fucking so metal. Like, oh yeah, metal. And like, they didn't do it. They did like their own interpretation of it, which is where the father is drinking, and then you see the view from a faucet handle because he starts like coughing, and then he starts coughing up worms, and then they start coming out of like his eyes and his nose and his mouth. And I'm guessing that was their interpretation of it. It's like, no, it's kind of awesome when a dude rips his face off, like Curran in fucking Petals on the Wind. That's awesome. And then to go get Maddie slash Carol Ann, they send the son Griffin, and that didn't happen in the original. And the oldest daughter is a cunt in this movie. I hate her so much. She's supposed to pander to like my generation of like almost out of high school, almost in college kids, and all she's doing is bitching about her phone breaking and her not having a phone and her parents not giving her one, and she's just throwing fucking temper tantrums and bitching about the fact that she moved to this awful place in Illinois. It's like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about your problems. I want to see you get killed by a ghost. I really do. That was a problem, and just unnecessary jump scares. Like, the one jump scare I knew about that I was preparing myself for, and I did end up falling victim to it because I wasn't expecting it, as most people didn't, is, oh, another problem is they put the son, Griffin, in the attic. Him and Carol Ann are supposed to share a room. And please tell me where your thought process went on that one for doing a remake of one of the most known and mimicked movies in horror cinema. But they put him in the attic, and he is like hearing shit. And like, one thing I had with it was like, why wouldn't you put your angsty daughter in the attic? Like, and why can't a fucking 4-year-old and like 7-year-old share a room? Why? Why can they not do that? So there's that, and then when Griffin, the son, is in the attic, he hears all these noises, and he goes into this little, like, crawl space kind of thing in the attic, and he pulls down what he thinks is, like, a light, but it's the clown's nose, because apparently, ingenious, apparently this clown's nose is the string that you pull, and he talks and laughs. But he does it, and like all these fucking dolls fall down. And he's like looking at them, and then a fucking squirrel just jumps out. It's like, what was the fucking point of that? What is the point of the squirrel? No, that's like most of the problems I had with this movie. I think it was an awful remake. I don't know why. I was talking to my mom about this. I don't know why all people who want to get into horror decide to do remakes, and they think that because the Dawn of the Dead remake was very successful, or the Thing remake was very successful, or the Halloween remakes were very successful, that they think that they can do this and they can take their own interpretation of it when they know nothing about the content matter that they're provided. And that's really fucking annoying. I hate that. So, out of all of this, I really wouldn't recommend this movie. Just fucking watch the original. It's so much better. And, like, the graphics are super cheesy, but, like, it makes it scarier and campier in a way, which is something I really love. And it's more terrifying, to be honest. So, yeah, there is my review. Do with it what you will. I'm sticking by my opinion. I don't recommend this movie. Oh, also, I like partially fell asleep during it. That's how boring it was. And I saw it in 3D too. Like, I thought like that was gonna keep me awake. Didn't. I was like pounding down like sugar. Like, nope, nothing. So Thank you, Mr. Motorcycle. Are you happy that you had your time? I'm glad you are. Anyways, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry if you liked the Poltergeist remake. You comment down below what you thought was wrong or right with the Poltergeist remake, and we'll have a little horror discussion down in the comments. So yeah, awesome. I love you guys, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Why do I keep saying share? Favorite, all that fun stuff. Okay,